One thing for me that I don't like about the gay community is all of how we divide ourselves. And we divide ourselves through like very different ways with like how we treat each other, even to just like how we categorize each other. And like even it goes to like how we act.
To be honest, I don't think this is a generation that's gonna be like, oh, we love every single gay person and we want everybody to be together. It's not gonna be overnight, and it's not gonna be within 2 or 3 years and so on and so forth. I think what really has to happen is a disaster to bring us all together.
I think anyone, whether or not, whatever community you're in, if you're not similar enough to everyone else, then you're always going to be seen as different. People can tell you that they accept you, and people can still love you and accept you, but you're always going to be different to them. I mean, you can be white, cis, give me another one, I don't know, straight, and if you're weird, people are gonna think you're weird. So it doesn't really matter what everybody else wants to do or how everyone else thinks of you, as long as politically and socially we all have the same opportunities in America and equal rights and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't really matter what someone thinks of me because I'm gay. It's not really my business.
I believe in equality. I think that we should all have the same rights without special privilege granted to certain groups. I would say that we all kind of deserve the same things from a national perspective, and what we work for is what we work for.
You're either pretty shitty or you're pretty decent. And I feel like the only way to truly overcome that is to educate ourselves and to not speak from a place of intent and speak from a place of information. And when you see someone, regardless of whether they're gay, bi, trans, cis, pan, straight, any of that, if you hear them saying something that is derogatory, ignorant, just horrible, and it connects with you, explain to them why it connects with you and why it bothers you. And don't come it from a place of, why the fuck are you saying that, you fucking asshole? It's not that, because a person's not gonna listen to that. People inherently don't want to be told they're wrong.
Shout out to all the asexuals and bisexuals for starters, because they get a lot of flack online for how they're like, it doesn't exist. And I'm like, a person can do what a person can do, and if a person understands themselves at that one point as a bisexual, then let them do that, because for the time being, they're holding that meaning so they know what's going on with themselves.
Me, as a gay person and a drag queen, I like to keep my doors open. And people don't like that. They want to have secrecy, and I don't like secrecy.
The more that we talk about it, the more that we, make it the new normal, the more we just bring it down to earth and talk about it in such a frank and open way, then those seeds can be planted, so that way everything can just try and even out, and people can be accepting of people and understanding of people and try and engage all these different perspectives in a way that isn't just, oh man, that sucks. I totally understand what that's like, because people won't always understand what it's like. But you can try and make them understand why they shouldn't be so shitty.
There's no documented cases of a trans person sexually assaulting somebody in a bathroom. It's incredibly offensive, and it's just a waste of taxpayer dollars and time to have these people sitting here debating, can this person go in that person's bathroom? We better write a law about it. Like, what? It's just people getting wrapped up in pop culture, especially, or those people, and not focusing on real issues that are confronting our country. And the issue is people still have thinking like this, that this is a problem, and it's a non-existent problem, but we need to do something about it when we have climate change and poverty and people not eating in America, and we gotta make sure everybody goes to the right bathroom, right? It's stupid.
Right now, what we live in is an open, free place, but it's hard to be open and free, because you may see something out there that you don't like and you have to say something about it, and then that goes back and forth. But focusing on more of the LGBT community and leave out the G, I think that would bring a greater deal, because we already worked on ourselves. There's a lot more that they need help on.
I want to raise awareness and to make it the new normal, that you can be literally whatever you want to be and be comfortable in it, and let people know that what you are is what you are and there's nothing they can do to change it, and that they shouldn't want to change it, they should just accept it.